Hey, what's going on, fam? It's your man Mick here with the TheBrandMcClendon. Hey, exciting time right now. This is the inaugural episode for our HeroTalk conversation. So for me, I'm super excited. For those of you who know me, you know that at the beginning of this year, I made an audacious proclamation. I said, hey, this is the year that life was going to be spoken into. Not mediocre or mundane goals, but audacious goals. I mean, bigger than me, better than average. And what we're doing today is, it's a major step in faith toward making, that audacious goal come true. So you've seen, me and my partner, Rob out. We have a couple of platforms that we try to get out and speak life into our audience. We've done Journey is Real, which is focused toward men in business who want to try to find that balance. This is for TheBrandMcClendon. This is my passion. This is about me walking in the greatness of my purpose. And let's talk about what that greatness and what HeroTalks is all about. It's my firm belief that if you're listening right now, every single one of you out there has the ability to be a hero. There is a person, there is a cause, there's something out there that every single one of us, if we would just choose to get off the sideline, there's something that we all have the ability to do. The challenge is that most people have this false perception of what being a hero is about. Yeah, we do have the images of, the capes and the mask and the spandex, and that's one thing, right? But the other is there's this perception that heroes have to be perfect, right? And look, for good reason. This country sets high expectations, for its heroes. There's a lot of transparency, there's a lot of visibility. And what we find is a lot of people are unwilling to step up and be heroes because of flaws, because of blemishes, because of mistakes and missteps. But the purpose of this show is to tell you that is exactly the type of hero that the world needs today. The world needs heroes with flaws and blemishes that have been through some things. It's those things that make that hero relatable, right? So for this show, over the next few episodes, what my plan is that we want to introduce you to everyday, flawed, blemished, but still fearless individuals in our community that have decided that they will no longer sit on the sideline. They've decided that the challenges that they've gone through in their life has made them perfectly suited for a particular cause, for a particular purpose. And they are stepping forward, they are blazing, and as a result of their fearlessness, they are actually inspiring others, to do the same. Through the course of this, there are a couple things that I want you to kind of catch, and this is really what I call the making of a superhero. I think as we have our conversations, you're going to notice three common themes that every hero has to go through in order to walk in the greatness of their purpose. The first one is heroes have to have the ability to forgive. All right, and it's not just forgiving those that have done wrong against you. It's also the ability to forgive yourself. You see, that's where those flaws and those blemishes, come in. See, we've all made mistakes. Mick has made a tremendous amount of mistakes in the past, but I realize, and most heroes realize, that mistakes of the past can't own your future. You can't allow your missteps and your mistakes to hold your future hostage. So the first step of becoming an actual hero is, one, the ability to forgive, forget, learn from it, and move on. Right. The second thing is, that past had a purpose. Right. The second thing is that the issue, the challenge, the storm that you went through has made you relatable for a particular cause that's out there. That storm that you went through, it wasn't a mistake. It was it was divine design, right? And I think most heroes, they get to a point where they realize that they are a product of infinite grace. That issue, that challenge, that misstep that they made, there's so many people who never made it through that storm. But because you made it through that storm, you have a story that now you can share with others. You're not the last person who's going to go through that storm. There are people in this world right now that are going through that same storm. There are people who will go through that storm, and you have a perfect roadmap to be a hero for that cause. So the first is the ability to forgive and move forward. Two is finding your relatable cause. And then, the third one is understanding exactly what your superpower is. What is it about you? What are the lessons that you learned that made you uniquely suited to make it through that storm? What was it that gave you the strength, the resilience to persevere? Let me tell you, suffering through the untimely death of a loved one is a superpower. Going through a challenging divorce is a superpower. Overcoming addiction, whether it be marital issues, divorce, you name it, those are powers that, most people, they might not have, that within them. So it's also discovering what, your superpower is. So this is episode 1. This is our kickoff. I'm excited for, the growth that we're going to have together. I'm excited for, the lineup of speakers that we're going to have coming through here. We already have our first 3 guest speakers signed up. So I'm pumped. I mean, we're talking about everyday real people doing real big things. And as a result of them being selfless and looking outwardly, they're inspiring us to be better versions of ourselves. So stay tuned. It's Mick. This is TheBrandMcClendon. As I always say, it's your path to choose. It's your purpose to find. And it's your story to share. Your best is yet to come.